Hi, everyone. My name is Rangarajan Seshadri. People call me Ranga. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of Neeyamo, a very specialized global payroll technology and services provider. Neeyamo is a specialized global payroll technology and services company focusing on providing global payroll technology or transformation for Fortune 500 Global 1000 companies. We started in the year 2009, focusing on providing transformational services to pretty much underserved markets, what we call underserved markets as Latin America, Asia Pac, parts of Middle East Africa. And as we progressed in the journey, we realized that global payroll has a huge potential from a transformation standpoint, right? If you really look at it, there are strong technology product in each of the HR space, but none in payroll, right? So if you have HR technology providers, you have recruiting technology providers, you have benefits providers, you have performance management product providers. But if you look at the payroll standpoint, especially global payroll, there is none, right? There are specific payroll products available for large markets, maybe like US, Canada, UK. But if an organization wants to transform their payroll across 100 plus countries of operations, there is none. And we realized that this could be a huge opportunity. Traditionally, global payroll, when it comes, I mean, if you take any Fortune 500 or global 1000 corporations, they have presence in multiple countries, right? And if they are looking to transform their payroll by implementing a single solution or a single product, it was not possible. There was a lot of challenges in the current way global payroll was organized. The companies could not get a single product or a solution. There were multiple systems, lots of manual interventions. Compliance was an issue. And we realized that if we could build a single payroll platform across these countries, then we were fundamentally transforming the way how global payroll was provided. Second aspect to having a single platform is we were moving traditionally, which was a batch processing, for example, payroll into real time, right? And hence we christened this the global payroll Hyperloop. So we started building this whole global payroll Hyperloop in 2014. And today we are at about 80% completion of this global payroll Hyperloop. We have close to 2,500 plus employees globally. We have a single global payroll platform, plus all the allied systems that is needed to run payroll, like your time, your absence, your expense, your global mobility, your payroll accounting, your eHub or the HRIS. So we have the full ecosystem today to run global payroll as a single platform across 100 plus countries. We have more than 100 customers who are Fortune 500 Global 1000 for whom we provide these, we have implemented this technology and also providing service. We've had a fantastic run over the last 3-4 years. We've kind of become a leader in what we defined as a long tail. The long tail is pretty much the underserved markets that I spoke about, like Latin America, Africa, Middle East, APAC, Eastern Europe. So we become a leader. We are growing at more than 100% year on year. And in the next 24 to 36 months, we are poised to become the only global payroll platform or product provider globally. So we are really poised to be there, and we are sure in the next 24 to 36 months, we will create an industry called global payroll technology, or which didn't exist, and put us right there as a only provider who can provide payroll as a platform for 100 plus countries globally. So if I have to provide you the journey of Neeyamo over the last 13 years, probably this is what we have achieved in the last 13 years. COVID accelerated a lot of digitization, right? I mean, payroll, global payroll, specifically the area of our focus, also was in focus, became into limelight for a lot of CHROs and CFOs and CEOs and global payroll heads, where we realized that with anytime, anywhere working that COVID created, they wanted a better technology to drive payroll across all their countries of operations. And hence, Neeyamo, which was in the forerunner of innovation in payroll, got a lot of attention in the last 2 years, and specifically in 2020, 2021. We almost doubled our headcount. We doubled our customers. Today, we do about 12 to 13 million pay slips using our product. And we've seen a fundamentally different shift in growth in the last 2 years, and specifically so in 2021. And this is also meant over the next few years, our growth looks very, very ominous. We are poised to take this growth into the next years like 2022, 2023, and become even more stronger in providing these services. So we've had a great 2021. As I said, from an employee count, we've doubled. Our customer count has doubled. Our revenues has grown more than 100%. So we've had a great 2021 so far. And then now that is carried forward to 2022 as well. Payroll has multi challenges from a business process standpoint. Number one, multiple systems, employees across different countries, complex rules of calculation, complex rules of compliance. In fact, keeping up to the compliance changes that happens, allied systems that feeds into payroll, like your time and absence, which are core part of payroll processing. So these are some of the challenges. Not only in 2021, it existed before. And through our global payroll software, Pay and Comp, and allied systems like our time, absence, expense system, mobility, payroll accounting, and bringing all of that integrated into clients' existing portfolio of products. For example, the client could have had an HRIS implemented in few systems, a few countries. They already could have had time and absence implemented. What we did is we took the client's existing technology portfolio, bought in all the products from our side, integrated them, and delivered a seamless payroll. That's quite a bit of a transformation that we did for a lot of customers, which was a challenge not only in 2021 but always been a challenge. So that's something that kind of evolved in 2021 in addressing business process challenges around payroll, right? Technology that will shape payroll as an industry is what we are working on, called straight-through processing, right? Today, if you really look at payroll, it's a batch processing. You have the cutoff on 25th where you get inputs, various inputs, compensation inputs, time inputs, absence inputs, and then there is significant amount of time invested in validation, payroll processing, then creating bank files, then payment, and then downstream activities like your compliance, your integration to finance, your GL. What Neeyamo is aiming to achieve through the payroll Hyperloop, which is very transformation difference, is taking it real time, right? So with a fully integrated product suite, we really want to break down this batch process into real time and what we call straight through processing. At a click of a button, the entire payroll should process within few minutes or seconds, right? And to an extent, we want to take it in the next 24 to 36 months, where if an employee is worked for 10 days and for some reason he wants 9 days pay to be taken out on the 10th of the month, a click of a button, he should be able to run payroll by himself. That's the kind of, it's like an app that you order, right? So we want to really take this real time, and that's the key transformation that we are working. I don't know if this will happen in 2022, but I'm sure 2023 or 2024, early 2024, we should have had this. We would have literally moved payroll from a batch into what we call real time through our straight through processing technology. So that's something that will definitely happen in the next 24 months. There is a lot of, because of the pandemic, work from anywhere, anytime, there's a lot of things changed. People's perception about brands have changed. For example, and there's a lot of innovation happened in the last 24 months where new brands have come in and today become core part of everybody's life. The second aspect that has happened is the existing brands have innovated themselves, taken key customer inputs into consideration, and evolved into a much sophisticated way of thinking. One thing that has clearly happened, if we have to look at brands, channels, the way customers buy, whether it's B2C, B2B, is people have started to look at technology and innovation more keenly. Common man has started to understand the power of technology, especially through the pandemic, whether it's ordering food or getting his COVID test done or getting his appointment fixed for a COVID vaccine. Common man have gotten to educate or who are not so technology savvy have become technology savvy. And that means the workforce that got hired or going to get hired are looking for more and more tech-led solution, right? I think those days of brick and mortar, manual intensive work, people now want easy way or a technology-led solution. And lot of organizations who are in various business, including us who are in payroll, have started to look at parts of the organization or parts of our service solution to customers and see, how do I make them more innovative? How do I make them more tech enabled so that it becomes easier for employees of our customers, right? So I think the key thing that made people to look for technology solutions, which in turn has made their lives easier, right? And hence, each of the organization, whatever parts of the business they are in, retail, manufacturing, whatever, have all become technology companies today, because they've all wanted their services to become more and more tech enabled. And hence today, I believe everybody has become in the business of technology because they've improvised and they've made their business transformative that way. So that's the major, shift that I've seen from a consumer customer standpoint, and from a both from a buyer and provider standpoint. That's the big fundamental shift I've seen in the last 24 months. Like every organization was wanting to do HR transformation, today every global Fortune or multinational companies are looking to do global payroll transformation. They have started the journey, or they're thinking of the journey across the countries they operate in. They are looking for innovative solutions. They are looking for solutions which will completely digitize their payroll services to their employees. They are not looking for manual intervention. They are looking for something which is forward-looking, which will solve a lot of their problems. Multiple systems, employee experience is the key of all of this. They have realized that by doing that, the employee experience improves, right? So they want to get away with too many providers of payroll across their countries of operation, multiple systems. They're looking at a single system. They're looking at inefficiencies in their entire payroll process. And the best way they have realized to remove inefficiencies in this process is to adapt to more and more technology. So they're looking for companies which provide innovative solution which they can adopt through technology. So that's the big paradigm shift that is happening. And lots of global Fortune and multinational companies are started their journey of global payroll transformation, which will only continue in the years to come. We are looking at 75 to 100% growth of our revenues, of adding our customers, our employees. We are also expanding our service centers outside of India. We are building a center in Egypt. We already have centers in India, 4 centers in India, 1 in Manila and 1 in Mexico. Now we are adding Egypt and Eastern Europe to that. Our employee count will increase by 75 to 100%. So we are very buoyant by this growth that we are seeing, and we believe that we have a great opportunity to consolidate and become a leader in global payroll technology or products that we provide. So these are some of the growth in employees, addition of new development centers, growth in customer, and a global expansion. Today we are present in about 16, 17 countries, and we will be taking it to about 35 to 40 countries. We're also expanding our sales team from 16 countries to about 30 countries. So sales reach is getting bigger. So we are looking at expanding overall as an organization and consolidating ourselves to be this unique provider of global payroll technology